Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and this is a word of caution regarding watching pick a card love readings. So while there is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to know where you stand with the love interest on your mind, the reason why you're wanting to know where you stand with them matters greatly, as it can greatly impact your mental and emotional well-being. So a very good question to ask yourself when it comes to why you're watching pick a card love readings is, am I simply curious or am I actually clinging? Holding on to hope isn't always a good thing, especially if it's keeping you stuck in limerence or in codependence. The last thing I want to do is to enable limerence and codependence with the content that I create. I want to help you create a life in which you're truly thriving, not keep you stuck in survival mode. And I know how it all works because I've been there. So this is where grace, knowledge, understanding, and compassion come in. It's okay if the only way you're able to self-soothe in this moment is by way of participating in coping mechanisms, distractions, and the like. As long as you're also doing yourself a favor by learning how to heal the wounding that has been fueling any limerence and or codependent patterns that you might have. My promise to you is that as you heal the wounding, your dependency on your SP, which means specific person, aka the person on your mind, or your ex, will begin to dissolve naturally, to the point where you're not even curious about what they're thinking and how they're feeling about you anymore. I know this to be true from personal experience. When you're ready to start healing the wounding, I have some amazing resources to get you going. My personal recommendation is to start with 2 videos, How to Stop Manifesting Separation, and then the other one is called Releasing the Wants. Both videos will be linked in the description box below. My heart is always with you guys, and with that I bid you more happy viewing. Love, Michelle. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome back to my channel. We are doing another pick a card love reading. So it's whomever the romantic interest is that you have on your mind. Sorry about needing to clear my throat. Oh my gosh, seriously, this is the first time I've been talking really all day, and it's 10 o'clock, so I clearly need to do vocal warm-ups before I just get on here, you guys. Anyway, oh my gosh, what we're doing today, Pile 1, is we are looking into if your person, are you going to be hearing from your person? Are they going to be reaching out within the next 30 days? So this is a timeless reading, so just 30 days from whenever you're watching this video. Okay, and whatever the answer to that is going to be, we're going to delve deeper more into it. So if the answer is yes, that they are going to be contacting you at some point within the next 30 days, like what's going to be the energy that they're in? What are they going to contact you about, right? It's giving you a heads up, that kind of energy. If the answer is no, we'll delve into that as well, find out like why are they not contacting you, stuff like that. So yeah. We're just gonna be peeking into that energy, all right? So just keep in mind, you guys, it's a general reading. If something resonates, definitely claim it, take it, run with it. If something does not resonate, it just means that it's there for someone else, right? Just, you know, hold tight. More messages for you are coming. You definitely don't have to, you know, claim anything that does not resonate. So, you know the drill, you guys. If you want to book a personal with me where I'm excluding everyone else's energies, and I'm just, you know, tapping into you and your person's, the energy of your guys' connection exclusively, I have personals available. Check the description box below for booking details. There are a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category, so go check it out. All right, Pile 1, we're going to get right into it. You guys were drawn to the Girasol Rose Quartz. And Girasol is just kind of like a kind of rose quartz. I believe it's like the more gemmy, right? More clear kind of rose quartz. Fancy, it's fancy rose quartz. All right. Let's see the overall energy of whether or not your person is going to get a hold of you within the next 30 days. Okay. We have the star with yes. Okay, so this is healing, bright future, coming out of darkness. We have a maybe here with the long road. So it says, will take a while, long-term potential, the journey has begun. We also have memories. So I am going to say, the overall answer to whether or not your person is going to get a hold of you, like if they are going to be reaching out, pile 1 is yes. However, there's a caveat. It may not be within the next 30 days because it literally says right here, will take a while. Okay. So, and it may be like, it may take a little while longer. All right. So, yeah, I do feel like your person is going to be getting a hold of you. Is it going to be within the next 30 days? Probably not. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some energies from your person. Let's see. We're going to find out what are they going to be reaching out to you about. First, I want to find out, like, maybe what's going on, like, what's the holdup. We're going to find out what's the holdup first, and then we'll get into, like, you know, maybe some messages from them to you. What are their thoughts and feelings regarding you and the connection? We're going to try and keep this reading fairly short, on the shorter end. I am picking up, though, pile 1, your person may be going through a bit of a funk right now, if not like depression itself. Your person may just be very low on energy, not feeling very good about themselves right now, right? So literally, it's like your person is going to be getting a hold of you when they come out of the darkness, okay? When they're feeling better about themselves, or when they're feeling better about a situation that they're going through. Which here it says the journey has begun, so they're already starting to feel a little bit better is what I'm being told. So I am picking up for some of you, if it's been, you know, a couple of weeks since you've heard from this person, this sounds funny, but the way that it's coming through is like you're getting, you know, that includes time already served. So, you know, like if, there's a caveat there still, right? Like you're going to hear from this person, and are you going to hear from them within the next 30 days? It may be 30 days total that you haven't heard from this person, or you might hear from them within the next 30. I'm hearing for a lot of you, it may actually be within the next couple of weeks. But for those of you that are in this pile, it may have already been quite a long time, or maybe longer for you, right? Because it's all relative. Like what's long for you, what you consider a long time may not be what someone else considers a long time. So yes, your person is going to be reaching out to you. For those of you where you're thinking like, well, how much longer is it going to be? It's like their journey out of the darkness has already begun. They're already starting to feel better about themselves and about the situation. And so, you know, seeing as how that's when they're going to be reaching out to you, when they're feeling better, right? That has already begun. So that's just kind of giving you a heads up, like it's, you know, communication from them is coming. It literally says it will, you know, a little while longer is what I'm hearing. A little while longer. They are healing. Whatever that may mean. We'll find out what's going on too. All right, what's going on here? What's the holdup? Communication. We got the 6 of Swords. And that says new direction. We have Mercury and Aquarius here showing up. Okay, wow. So we have new direction, we have rebirth. Your person has been going through it, okay? That's the holdup. That's why you haven't been hearing from your person. There may have been some kind of an ending in their life. Let's get one more about what the holdup is. There's the Moon. Fears, yeah. Coming out of fear, coming out of illusion, they've been dealing with something. This feels very mental. I mean, you know, and of course, mental stuff does affect emotional. So they've been going through some stuff. They've been going through some kind of a transformation with Judgment here. it says Phoenix and rebirth, okay? So that's taken them some time. Something has been shaken up in their world, whether it's financially, it could just be something mental and emotional, right? That could have been sparked by some kind of an ending in their life. It feels quite sudden, even though, you know, I am picking up on some tower energy. I think it's general, so I mean, I'm kind of getting both ends. I'm getting where this has been kind of a shake-up that's been shaking up for a while, and for some of you, it's been something hit them like, what do they call that? Blindsided them out of nowhere. But they've had to face some kind of a fear, and that's the moon. Literally is about, you know, coming out of the darkness, right, with the moon. But they're kind of on. They're either on the peak of that or they're right about to go on the downhill slope of that. Okay, like I said, the journey has begun to where their journey has begun out of the darkness. Like they're already, like the worst of it is over is what I'm getting. Okay, and then we got the Three of Cups showing up at the back of the deck, which talks about reconciliation. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify memories. Okay. How does this relate to you reaching out to pile one? So we have Justice here, which is indicative, Libra, okay, talking about balance. And so we have, you know, it can also talk about karmic justice, doing the right thing, doing what's fair. Okay. Yeah, they wanted to make sure that they wanted to wait until they were kind of in a right state of mind, right? This does feel like maybe your person does have bouts of depression, pile one, where they may get stuck in their head and they may ruminate on things from the past, right? They may have tended, at least up until this point, to kind of beat themselves up about some things, maybe things that they should have done but didn't. And this doesn't necessarily have to do specifically with your guys' connection. This feels largely, because a lot of the energies that were coming up was some, you know, major arcana. We have the star here, which I know this is not tarot, but that's what it's reminding me of. So we have the star showing up, which is major arcana. We had the moon show up, major arcana. And then we had judgment, like whoa, major arcana, right? So this is something that, you know, it's not just about your guys' connection. Your person is really kind of, it feels like some kind of a reckoning that's going on in your person's energy, trying to make peace with their past, trying to make peace with, you know, what they did or didn't do in the past. Yeah, so they're definitely gonna reach out to you when they're feeling way more balanced in their own energies, okay? Because they're not right now. Okay, let's find out now. Thoughts and feelings towards you and the connection. Your thoughts and feelings towards pile one and the connection. Yeah, healing core wounds. Wow, yes. Okay, good on your person, all right? Whether they realize that's what's going on or not, but a lot of this feels, I mean, you know, sometimes things happen in our lives where we have no choice but to move on. We have no choice but to heal, you know, and that really feels like that's what's been going on with your person. So they are healing core wounds, whether that was like the purpose or their intention or not. Well, whether that was their intention, I should say. This literally says to get and stay sober. Okay, for some of you, your person may, you know, have had some trauma in their life, some kind of trauma, and it's very possible that some of you, your person, has used some form of addiction, whether it's substance abuse, whether it's alcohol, it could have been, but you know, addiction can be to anything, right? Addiction is a way of numbing ourselves out, running away from pain, running away from trauma, and there's so many ways that we can do that. It's not always just, you know, alcohol and, you know, substance abuse. It can also be, you know, a serial dating or food. It can be food. It can be sex. It can be work. It can be, you know, anything that we use to dissociate, to run away from. So they've made their healing, you know, a top priority, whether they meant to do that or not. Okay, that's why they have pulled their energy back from this. That's why you haven't heard from them. And it may very well be that they just didn't have the mental and emotional resources to devote to, you know, to this connection, to you and the connection at this time. As long as you love me and we're happy, who cares what they think? Okay, let's get one more. Shutting down, yeah. And this is right under memories. And so your person, and then at the back of the deck, it has, I'll do whatever it takes to win you back. So this is overall your person's energy, just overall. You haven't, I'm not picking up where, yeah, you haven't done anything to cause them to shut down, to cause them to want to run away from you in this connection. This is their overall energy, okay? Your person, whether they have communicated this to you or not, actually battles with depression is what it feels like for a lot of you. Again, general reading, so if that, you know, if that doesn't resonate, then, you know what to do with that. But this is largely the energy that's coming through. If it's not something that they've dealt with before, this is definitely something has happened to kind of kick your person into what feels like a dark night of the soul, okay? And this is where all of their energy is going, trying to heal some kind of a core wound that has, for whatever reason, popped up recently. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I'll do whatever it takes to win you back. So, you know, your person definitely has reconciliation with you on the mind. Pile one, you know, them pulling back and healing themselves, going into hermit mode. I know it can be difficult not to take things personally, but that's what it feels like. You know, your person is literally coming through and like, it's not anything personal to you. You didn't do anything wrong, pile one. It's just, I'm going through some really tough things right now. Could literally be, you know, some tough situations in their life. Something external could have presented itself and provided a catalyst for this dark night of the soul that your person is going through, okay? But they have always had the intention of reconnecting, touching base with you. It's never been in their intention for this to be a permanent ending, okay? So yeah, you are going to hear from your person, pile one. It's largely going to depend on when they're feeling better about themselves, just when they have been able to kind of, you know, coming out of this dark night of the soul. For many of you, that has already begun. They have already begun to come out of that, like the darkest parts of the dark night of the soul. All right, you guys. All right, pile one, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If this resonated, make sure you're spending some time to smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. You can become part of the family by hitting a subscribe button, and then definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. All right, you guys, I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye. Hey pile 2, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We are doing another Pick a Card Love reading. Today we are checking into if your person is going to be reaching out to you, and we're going to put a time thing on this, so like within the next 30 days, okay? Sorry. I hope I'm not coming down with anything. Oh my gosh. My bad, pile 2. All right, so beyond that, so whatever the answer is, if the answer is yes, you're going to be hearing from your person. We're going to dive a little bit more into their energy. You know, how do they think? What do they feel about you in the connection? Maybe what that communication when they do reach out, what that's going to be like. You know, I'm just kind of prepping you guys and giving you a heads up. That's what auntie does, or that's what sis does, bestie, whatever the case may be, right? And then if not, if it comes out that you're not going to be hearing from this person within the next 30 days, we're going to find out why. Okay, we're going to be nosy because I know that's what you guys appreciate, and I appreciate it too. So I'm here for you, all right? I'm going to get you the answers. So just keep in mind, pile 2, it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, definitely take it. Run with it. If something isn't resonating, you definitely don't have to claim it. Just drop it, leave it behind for whomever it does resonate for. I also do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into your person's energy and get you specific answers and guidance according to your guys's energy exclusively. Okay, so pile 2, you guys were drawn to the blue lace agate. Let's get the overall energy about them holding, reaching out to you. Okay, we have a yes here. We also have a maybe, but definitely a yes coming out. So, and then daydream. Yeah, your person's definitely going to be reaching out to you within the next 30 days, pile 2. Okay, so we have kiss here. It says memorable kiss, wants to kiss you, sharing an intimate moment. And then we have potential with maybe, that says spark of love, new beginning in love with their potential. And then it says daydream. And so, yeah, you're definitely going to be hearing from this person, pile 2. They daydream about you. They daydream about, you know, connecting with you. Some of the stuff that they daydream about may be very intimate. Definitely, you know, kiss comes out here. Could also be daydreaming and dreaming about some of the more intimate moments that you guys share or will share. There's definitely something going on with their energy when it comes to you, pile 2. All right, you have your person, you get them in their feelings. Thoughts of you definitely stirs up some feelings within your person. All right, let's see. We're going to keep this reading fairly on the short side. All right. Tell me your thoughts and feelings towards pile 2, please. This says I care too much about what other people think. So, you know, we'll find out what's going on with that. We were moving too fast. Ooh, okay. I kind of see what's going on here if you haven't heard from this person. Let's find out what's going on. Because we have, I care too much what other people think. We're moving too fast and I like things right where they're at. Okay. So your person is definitely in a comfort zone when it comes to this connection, pile 2. They do love the way that they feel when they're with you, but for whatever reason, they're not wanting to take it out of whatever realm that it's at. And so if your person regularly just kind of, if there's a lot of time that passes in between the two of you seeing each other, I feel like there's a reason why they're doing that. Let's find out. So, you know, with all of this energy coming out, pile 2, it's like, yeah, they love kissing you. They love the way that they feel when they're with you. If you guys have taken it to, you know, the sexual realm, they love that too. But that may be the only reason why they are reaching out. It doesn't seem, but we have daydream here. So there's energies here where, you know, they think about you a lot. So let's find out what's going on here. You know, and there is saying, you know, spark of love, new beginning of love. The potential for more is definitely there when it comes to your person, pile 2. But for some reason, they're holding back on that. And, you know, it says, I care too much what other people think. There may be, we'll find out what that's about. What's I care what, tell me more about I care too much what other people think. There may be something risky or taboo about, you know, making your guys' connection public. Letting people know that, you know, your guys' connection exists, which would be part of taking the connection out of the realm of like, you know, casual dating or situationship or friends with benefits or whatever the case may be. Why is this here? I care too much what other people think. Tell me more about that. Okay. Is your person married, or did they, you know, we got the Ten of Pentacles coming up, but it's in the reverse. And so this can be, you know, this is clarifying I care what other people think. And I was already getting a sense that maybe your person, you know, is either separated from someone, maybe your person just got out of a very long-term relationship. This could be pointing to a specific person. Like maybe it's not that they care what other people think, maybe they care what one specific person thinks, and it may be someone that they're either separated from, just broke up with, or it's someone that they had a long-term relationship with, but maybe they're no longer together, things could be rocky, whatever the case may be. They don't want that person to know about it, okay? Whichever one of those situations, you know, resonates for you, take that, okay? For some of you, your person cares way too much what a specific person thinks, okay? And that specific person is someone that they've had a long-term relationship with that maybe for whatever reason they're still in communication with, okay? And starting something committed with you would maybe make that person mad or upset or something like that, okay? For others of you, it's an overall thing, okay? They care way too much what other people think because maybe they're just coming out of a long-term relationship or divorce or something of that nature. Tell me more about we were moving too fast. We got the King of Wands showing up. Oh, okay. Something else too. And this isn't the most dominant energy, but it is popping up now for me to address. It may also be with I care too much what other people think. Your person may not be financially stable at all. And so there may be something here about your person caring what other people maybe in their family circle, close friends, whatever, like, you know, people telling them like, what are you doing getting in a long-term serious relationship when you can't hold a job, or, you know, you're just starting, you know, a business or something along those lines, right? Tell me more about we were moving too fast. So that's being clarified by the King of Wands. We got Leo energy coming up here. This feels more like we were moving too fast and they were the ones that were driving it, right? Tell me more about we were moving too fast. So the King of Wands energy, that's somebody that's, you know, very driven, very ambitious. They went from being ready to not. Like this came out and then it wanted to situate so that it was in the reverse. All right, so I can feel here in this energy where things were moving forward just beautifully between the two of you, and then something happened. Your person went from feeling like it was the right time to move on to feeling like, no, maybe not, right? Quite literally, it's like this is letting me know that doesn't need to be clarified much anymore because this is already there. They're basically saying the same thing, yeah. But we do have the World in the reverse showing up. So your person isn't done with this connection. It's just they put the brakes on things. There's the King of Cups showing up. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's love here. There's feelings here. There's something deeper going on underneath the surface, that, you know, that your person is feeling, okay? King of Cups here. Your person does, you know, they at least have feelings for you, romantic feelings that go deeper than just something that's casual and sexual for some of you, or, you know, for even many of you, your person actually really does love you. The King of Cups is very developed. It's established love. So there definitely is love here, okay? Again, yes, you're in your person, you know, your person, you have your person in your feelings over you. For a lot of you, you are actually in your person's heart. But we've got some things going on. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Come on now. Satisfaction. They are emotionally fulfilled with you deeply. King of Cups, Nine of Cups. King of Cups actually came out. Nine of Cups is showing up at the bottom of the deck. What that's showing me with the Nine of Cups showing up at the bottom of the deck is that your person isn't allowing themselves to really indulge and partake in the joy of this connection, the joy that they feel with you. Okay? They daydream about you. You know, I mean, you're in your person's thoughts a lot. They think about you, I'm hearing all the time for a lot of you. They daydream about kissing you, you know, and the fact that we have kisses coming out because there's other cards in the deck that talk about more sexual, lustful energies. This is like, you know, this is more loving type stuff. This is more like intimate, you know, not just sexual intimacy, but just, you know, intimacy just overall. So, I mean, this is crazy. You know, your person kind of, I'm sensing an inner tug of war that's going on within your person. Like there's a part of them that really kind of wants to move towards you and towards this connection. Without holding back, and then there's something that is actually holding them back. Okay. I like things where they're at. They're definitely in a comfort zone. There's just this feeling, the Four of Cups, yeah, that what's funny about this is this came out, but then it flipped out like that, and then it wanted to shoot back in the deck. And so it's not necessarily that your person is rejecting this. I'm hearing just at this time, it may feel like rejection to you, but they're not actually rejecting the connection. There's something going on in the background that maybe you're not aware of, that they don't want you to be aware of. Pile 2. Okay, what I'm hearing for a lot of you is your person is trying to clean up some potentially, what's that word? Intrusive energies, some, you know, some situations or maybe other connections that could cause some interference in your guys' connection. Okay, because your person is recognizing there's potential in your guys' connection, you know, for the long term. It's there, and there's something going on in your in you know, outside of this connection that's kind of kicking up a roadblock and an obstacle. I like things right where they're at. Yeah, that's what that is. Anything to add? Anything to add? Tell me more about this roadblock, and then we will we'll end your guys' reading. All right, we got the Page of Cups, which could be so we're talking literally about a roadblock, okay? This could be, the Page of Cups can signify like a friendship, but it's showing up as a page, so it's not something, you know, it is a friendship maybe. And of course, you know, this could be like a past ex, right? Because that is coming up. There may be somebody in your person's life, Pile 2, that they may have been romantically connected to, but now maybe it's more platonic. But that person in their life might still have feelings for your person, and, you know, letting that person know that they're wanting to move on, they're starting a new connection with you or a new relationship with you, something that's more serious, blah, 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 is going to make that person kind of like feel some type of a way. What's the roadblock here? It feels like another relationship though. Friendship, you know. I mean, I'm not going to lie, Pile 2, I mean, the possibility is there that they may still be casually connecting to someone else, but I will say, if that is the case, the feelings that they have for that person are not as strong as the feelings that they have for you. But for whatever reason, you know, that person still, you know, your person still has a soft spot for that person in their life, you know. Let's get two more. Tell me more about this roadblock, and then we'll close this reading. Anything else to add? Nothing else is coming out. There we go. Okay. Okay. The Eight of Swords in the reverse is saying whatever the roadblock is, pile two, it's not as bad as your mind. It's not as bad as what you may think, right? It's almost like don't overcomplicate it. It's not as bad as what you may think it may be. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, Five of Swords here. The roadblock is someone, all right? Or, you know, for those of you where it could just be, you know, I will say the Five of Swords, for some reason, you and your person taking this connection outside of the realm of anything casual, taking it into the realm of more committed, making it more public, letting you more into their life, or whatever the case may be, is going to be causing conflict and arguments in other areas or relationships or connections in their life with the Five of Swords here. And this is like conflict that is mean. It's mean-spirited. It's arguments. It's heated arguments, right? We have another card in the deck that can also signify conflict, but it's not as mean. It's more like competition, right? But this is conflict. So that's what the block is. It's another relationship in their life. Again, they don't have the feelings that they may have for that person is more of on a friendship level, right? Whereas the feelings that they have for you showed up in the King of Cups, right? So it's like they're in love with you. They love you and they care about this other person, may even have love for them, but it's like they don't love them like that. Okay. All right, pile two, that was your reading. If that resonated, please do me a favor. You can show your appreciation by smashing the like button for me. It's also a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. Become part of the family by smashing that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys. What's going on, pile three? Welcome back to my channel. We are doing another Pick a Card Love reading. This time we are figuring out whether or not your person is going to be reaching out to you sometime within the next 30 days. Okay, so if the answer is yes, then we're going to find out. We're going to delve a little bit more deeper, like, you know, what's their energy towards you? What are their thoughts and feelings? What might the communication be about? Just kind of giving you a heads up, you know, the way an auntie or a sis or a bestie would, right? If not, then we're going to be finding out, like, what's the holdup? Why aren't they contacting you? You know, we'll still be getting into, like, what their energy is towards you, their thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. But, you know, being nosy, right? Being nosy about the situation. So, just keep in mind, pile three, it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, you can definitely claim it, run with it. If something isn't resonating, you definitely don't have to claim it, drop it, leave it behind for the people for whom it does. Sometimes, you know, really specific messages come through that aren't going to resonate with everybody. Just, you know, hold tight when that happens. If it doesn't resonate, more messages are coming. All right, you guys, so I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into the energy of you and your person's connection. Check the description box below for booking details. I have a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category. All right, so whatever one fits your situation or your needs, go check them out. All right, so pile three, you guys were drawn to the Ametrine, which is amethyst and citrine together. Awesome combination. Let's see, we have unicorn. So that says yes. Okay, right off the bat. Oh, we have two yeses. Okay. Let's see, we have unicorn, we have direction, and then we also have guarded. Okay, I am going to tell you, pile three, I just channeled a message to you from your person that, yeah, you are going to be hearing from them. They are going to be reaching out, but it may not be within 30 days. It may be more close to like 90 days. All right. That came through very clearly. You are going to be hearing from your person. More than likely, though, it's not going to be within the 30-day period. They're saying give them up to 90 days. Okay, so Unicorn says hard to find, too good to be true, all you ever wanted and more. Yes is finding your way on the right path. You will be shown the way, but we also have guarded. Okay, and I feel like maybe there's definitely a holdup going here. Yeah, they are going to be reaching out to you, but their communication does feel like it's being delayed. So let's find out why. We'll find out why. What's going on? Do one more shuffle. What's going on here? Why is communication being delayed? I'm picking up that there may be an actual person, like your person may be needing to create distance between the two of you, because there may actually be like a third party involved somehow. We'll find out. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles coming up in the upright position. We also have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Let's get one more. And if that's not the case, hold on, you guys, because I do have other messages coming through. Okay, they want me to. Okay, so the other one. So if the whole third party thing is not resonating, if it's not your person creating distance between the two of you because of an actual person, it's more of like a situation that's going on in their life. Okay, we do have the Queen of Pentacles showing up in the upright position. So overall that energy is in good standing, but something may have developed in their financial sector that's needing, like we have the fox here. Okay, it was sneaky, they didn't see it coming. It can be wrecking a lot of havoc in their life financially. That fox energy there is also, if there, for those of you where the third party thing does resonate, someone is something or someone is that, and your person was not expecting this energy, right? Something or someone kind of snuck in on them with either some kind of a behavior or some kind of a situation that may have something to do or could be affecting your person's finances. All right. I mean, and it was so unexpected. It's almost as if your person was blindsided, because we have, in the upright position with the Knight of Swords, it's like fast thinking, like they were able to like deal with it right away, but it was so unexpected and it blindsided them so quickly. It was like they didn't have time to prepare, and they're still kind of in that energy of like, oh my God, what do I do about this? How do I handle this? What's the best way, to smooth this over? It's that kind of an energy. If it is a person that's involved, their, earth energy is being signified here with the Queen of Pentacles. Earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If that's not the case, it can just be talking about a person that they have some kind of a financial responsibility to, or a situation that they have financial responsibility to, some kind of a commitment to, okay? Commitment and or responsibility. There's a King of Swords in the reverse. Whew, that says authority, but this is somebody that, this is coming up in the reverse. Okay, air energy is also showing up here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a boss, okay, or somebody that is kind of taking on that boss role in your person's life. Not a very good boss, not nice, all right? Could also be your person feeling like they're not like they don't have authority in whatever's happening. Like they don't have control. They don't have authority in whatever the situation is. We got Lovers in the reverse showing up at the back of the deck, so I mean, this could be talking about someone that they used to have a romantic connection to, somebody they could have been married to, somebody they were with for quite some time. could be giving your person a hard time, and it could be affecting your person's business. It could be affecting their finances. This really kind of gives me an energy of your person kind of creating distance between the two of you, as a way to, you know, not necessarily appease this person or this situation, but it's like, you know, and I can't tell really if it's deliberate or not, if your person is doing this on purpose. But this is almost like not allowing, God, how am I wanting to say this? What's going on here? Because I keep hearing like needing to keep this connection on the down low. Like they're doing this to try to keep things on the down low. Trying to play it safe. Try not to aggravate an already volatile situation and or person, and bringing you into it would just be like adding gasoline to a very agitated, you know, fire, so to speak. Okay, yeah, with guarded here, definitely. Let's clarify guarded real quick, and then we'll get into your person's thoughts and feelings. Your person's not wanting to let you go, pile 3. They don't want to let this connection go. With unicorn here, it says hard to find, too good to be true, and all that you ever wanted and more. This is how they feel about you, right? It's almost like, of course, you know, of course they want to reach out to you. They want to connect with you, and there's something. It could also be, if it is a third party involved, you know, maybe like a scorned lover or an ex or something like that. That person may already kind of have an inkling that your person, whether that third party knows about you or not, it's like they may have an idea that your person is or wanting to romantically connect with someone else, that maybe, you know, that third party may be picking up that your person feels this way about you, whether they know about who you are, what you look like, whatever the case may be, right? With direction here, it says on the right path, you'll be shown the way. This is giving me energies, and it says finding your way as well. This is giving me energies of your person, pile 3, feeling like they're in between a rock and a hard place when it comes to this connection. Like, I'm feeling like your person is almost like they're having to, like, them putting this connection on the back, like on the back burner, putting it on a shelf, but not really wanting to do it. Like they're having to do that out of necessity. Whoever this other person is, or this situation is, that feels like if they were to, you know, bring you into it, it would like really upset someone else. That person has a lot of influence on your person's livelihood. I'm also hearing reputation. Yeah. Tell me more about guarded. We have the Knight of Wands with impulsiveness. See, your person has been wanting to reach out to you, pile 3, and they have been having to like kind of shut it down. The impulsion is there. Like they want to reach out to you. Okay, they want to flirt with you. Knight of Wands can also talk about like, you know, some real, what do they call that, randy energy, like sexual energy, right? But they've been having to like guard against that energy. Your person may feel like they are under a microscope with someone else. Okay, your person may be actually feeling like they're guarded in terms of like someone else, like watching their every move. Anything to add for guarded? They don't want to hold back. But we have keeper, okay? So this is letting me know, okay, them holding back is, okay, so for some of you, yeah, they are feeling like they're under a microscope, but that's not, you know, whoever this other person or situation is, yeah, they have some influence and power, but it's not necessarily that's making your person kind of hold back. There's something else going on here. Okay, the main block though is a situation and or a person, okay, that just kind of hit him out of nowhere. That is the main block. But What's going on here? Because I'm picking up something else. That might just be an excuse that your person is. Let's get into the thoughts and feelings, because I'm picking up now, like maybe that's an excuse that they're telling themselves. Because I just heard, yeah, that situation and that situation and or that person is there, but that's not the real reason that they're holding back or that they're guarding themselves against this energy. What's going on? That might be their higher self or even their wounded nervous system talking. I can pick up on some pretty cool things, you guys. Give me a minute. What's going on here? Okay, this says, you're my peaceful escape and my happy place. You make this person feel very good, pile 3. What's going on here? Please talk to me. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Yeah, so unicorn here says too good to be true, right? All I've ever wanted and more and hard to find. That's what it is. So your person is so happy with you, pile 3, and this is, I feel like this may be largely subconscious. It may be. This may not, because I just picked up on this and it's very underlying. And then we got guarded here, right? You make your person feel really good, pile 3, and there's a part of them, right? And then we have wound mates coming out, but it's coming out in where it could be, you know, either way. You trigger your person, whether they realize it or not, whether they pick up on it mentally or not. And there may be times, pile 3, where your person does say to themselves, like, this can't be real. What I have with pile 3, like it's too good to be true. There's a sense, but that's coming from a place of like them waiting for the other shoe to drop. And I will say, you know, anytime the nervous system is clocking something as dangerous, and we have to remember, you know, nervous system, subconscious, it's the same thing, okay? When we think about mindset, that, you know, you can think about the brain, but when we're talking about the subconscious of it all, that's the nervous system, right? And so anytime our nervous system might be clocking something as dangerous, like, yeah, this is too good to be true, when's the other shoe gonna drop, that's gonna trigger other things to happen. And really what's going on here, and we're really getting deep with this, right? The reason why all of this is happening is because your person is almost, it's self-sabotage is what it feels like. It's almost, you know, please talk to me. That's, I feel like that's coming from like a wounded inner child. Like there's a part, you know, you may have reached out to your person. It's almost this thing like your person is wanting you to chase them. Okay, we're getting so deep here. Your person is almost afraid at how much they want to be with you, how attracted they are to you, how drawn they are to you. And so there's almost, what's coming through is, it's like they're going to leave you before you leave them. It's that kind of an energy. But I feel like all of this is happening unconsciously. Your person may even be manifesting, whether they know it or not. I call them shadow manifestations. They may be manifesting things within their 3D reality that's acting as a roadblock and a barrier between the two of you, so that you cannot get close to them. Okay. Very interesting. Let me find out what's going on with wound mates here, because it came out in, you know, it came out with the wound mates, it's sideways. It came out sideways. Let's find out what's going on with this energy here. Yes, you do trigger them. You trigger some fears, okay? They definitely don't want to lose you. They fear losing you, but it's almost like a projection. Their nervous system is projecting that they're going to be abandoned. They're going to be, you know, someone's going to leave them again. clarify this, please. Yeah, they're projecting, whether they are consciously aware of this or not. We have the Three of Wands, which can talk about the future, right? Projecting into the future, and literally clarifying that is the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, in the upright position, this says union, right? But in the reverse, it can talk about a separation. So they are unconsciously, their nervous system is unconsciously projecting that you're going to leave them or they're going to lose this connection. And so what they are doing is they are unconsciously manifesting things in their own 3D world that are acting as a barrier between the two of you. That way, if they have to be separated from you, if you have to leave them, to them it's like, okay, well, they didn't leave me because of me, they left me because of something else, right? This is your person kind of subconsciously, or I should say unconsciously, protecting themselves against being abandoned by you, or being abandoned in this connection. It's self-sabotage, right? They're losing you, but they have control over it. Again, it's like, I'm gonna, I'm leaving pile 3 before pile 3 leaves me. It's that kind of an energy, but they don't want to lose you, right? Consciously, they don't want to lose you. You're everything they've ever wanted. And they're battling with a nervous system or a subconscious that sees, them having everything as they want is a huge red flag. Like, oh my gosh, they could have had some kind of a situation happen to them at one point or another where that's just, they could have been abandoned or felt abandoned or whatever the case may be. We're not going to get too much into it, but that's what the holdup is. That's why your person is, holding this connection so far away from them, is because they're afraid, that they're going to lose it. And, it's that fear of rejection. They cannot handle it. And so it's like, I'm going to reject this connection before the connection rejects me. It's that kind of an energy. All right, you guys. All right. So pile 3, that was your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. If this did resonate, be sure you're taking a moment, if you would. You can show your appreciation by smashing that like button. For me, it's also a very good way to show or energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know that you picked this pile. Let me know how it resonated. Smash the subscribe button so that you can become part of the family, as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. And I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys.